Yo, what's going on, guys? This is FaZe Temperrr, and this is Temperrr Talks 5, commentary on chasing your dreams and what that means to you. I don't know what that means to you guys, but to me, chasing my dreams is my sole purpose in life. I feel as though if I'm living in my own dream, that's the best way for happiness. There's no better way to find happiness than to be living in your dream. So in order to do that, you got to make your dream a reality. And in order to do that, you have to you have to put in so much work and effort every single day. And like I said, that's my sole purpose in life, is to achieve all my dreams. And I'm never gonna stop. I'm gonna be relentless, and it's just how you got to do it. And if you want to achieve everything you want to achieve, then that's how you got to do it. You got to be relentless. Anyways, some things that you want to know. You have to be aware of everything that you do. Everything that you do, everything that you think, everything that you, I guess, eat, depending on what, where you want to be in your where you want to be in your life. You know, you got to take small steps before you can start taking big steps. Some people are like, oh, I can't see myself doing this, but they don't take the small steps necessary in order for them to achieve those things. They only see like the big steps, and they're like, oh, I can't take a big step. Yeah, you can't take a big step because you haven't taken a small step. You got to work your way up. You know, you got to build momentum. That's one thing that a lot of people don't understand. You know, you have to, the hardest part for anything, you know, chasing your dreams, working out, whatever you do, the hardest part is always the beginning. Because in the beginning of whatever you do, you have the least amount of experience with it. You don't know anything about it because it's the very beginning. So a lot of people are scared to take that first step, and that's what makes a weak person, that's the difference of a weak person and a strong person. A strong person is willing to take that first step. You know, even though they know they're going to feel uncomfortable, they're throwing themselves in the fire. You know, if you want to be successful, you have to be comfortable with feeling uncomfortable. That's the only way to do it. You have to get burned in order to learn from it. You know, if you don't get burned, what are you going to learn from? Somebody else's experience, it's not the same as your own. So in my life, I always try to do new things. I'm always trying to, you know, anything that I can do that's new that I haven't done before, I always try to do it just to see how it is. You know, I like to try everything. And so I could see what I like in my life and what I don't like. So you have to be aware of all these things, aware of everything that you do. Is what I'm doing, you know, is what I'm thinking about helping me towards my future, towards my dreams? No? Well, then you got to stop thinking about it. Like, a lot of people start thinking negative, have negative thoughts about, you know, their visions, and negative thoughts are only gonna slow you down. You're not gonna get anywhere with negative thoughts. So another thing that you really wanna be aware of is your self-communication. The way that you speak to yourself, the conversation you have in your mind is the most important conversation you'll have in your entire life. And it's a non-stop conversation because it's your mind. The way you talk to yourself. You basically have to be your own mentor, your own coach. You can't be like, if you're scared of doing something, you can't be like, oh, I don't know if I could do this. No, I'm feeling uncomfortable. I can't do this. I don't want to be feeling uncomfortable. Well, then that's when you ask yourself, are you okay with where you're at right now? Are you fine with where you're at? Are you happy with where you're at? If you're not, then you have to make a change. You have to throw yourself in the fire, and you have to feel uncomfortable, and you have to deal with it. That's the only way you're gonna grow. And just be aware of the way that you talk to yourself throughout anything. Like if you're going to the gym, why do you go to the gym? You want to get a lot bigger? Then you got to push yourself. If you want to get a lot stronger, you have to push yourself, and you have to, by any means, every time you feel weak, or like you feel like you can't go another, you have to push yourself, because that's when you grow, not only physically but mentally. If you push yourself mentally I mean, if you push yourself in the gym and you feel like you can't go anymore, it's not physical, it's mental. You're literally disciplining yourself, and that's what you have to do. You're disciplining yourself to know, okay, this is my stanza. I'm gonna keep pushing past it and see how much I can do. And there's no better feeling um, than knowing you put your all into something.